Come on. Banana on banana, you know I had to get it. I mean, a couple years too late, but we got it and that's all that matters. I don't know if anyone on YouTube has made a review on these yet. If they did, I wouldn't know. I don't really watch other YouTuber stuff. I only watch my friends. Anyway, Rick Owens banana sweater, one of the craziest items that I own, and that is saying something if you're familiar with my closet. Once again, the sweater first showed up in the Gethsemane runway and has shown up a few times since, but Rick, he is known to improve upon a product of his, so I went through a few collections prior to Gethsemane to see if I can spot a different iteration of this, and here's what I found. Rick has released these in various versions. Some of them are in the t-shirt form, some in tank top, different material, but I think the version that I got today is the best version. At the moment, I'm really not into layering. I mean, I admire people into Yoji and Enda Milamisa that love layering. I admire the look, but I'm just too lazy at the moment. My outfit right now is very simple. This sweater alone is already complicating too much of what I'm doing. Before we get into the detail, I would like to show you all of the ways in which you can wear this sweater. First, keep it long, one sleeve on the ground. A really good look, but not doable for when you're walking outside. You will step on the sleeve, it will touch the ground. Keep this look only for styling related purposes. However, if you still want the sleeve on the ground but without it touching the ground, you can fold the bottom up a little bit. This way you get to have your cake and eat it too. On the sleeves, they're extra long, so all of the looks you can slide them up to look normal or keep it long to look very alien-like. Next up, my favorite look. You wear it like a sweater by putting both of your hands into the holes on the shoulder. Whenever I go out, I love this look and I do keep the sleeve long. One, it deters me from using my phone, which is an addiction. Second, it looks dope as fuck. I love looking alien-like. I've been wearing my Bodhi senior court jacket a lot, and those jackets, they're cool and all, but they're shaped like a jacket. When I'm in this banana sweater, I feel like, okay, I'm really on this fashion shit today. If you don't want the sleeve long, you can just slide it up and have a messy look, or you can cuff them like this, which look a bit more well put. I'm a fan of this look, though it does require a bit of effort, which is against my religion of laziness. You can have this around your neck and have the sleeve dangle. It looks cool too. I love the dangles. There is one neck hole in the middle and one sleeve hole. I haven't been able to manipulate my body into incorporating those holes. I mean, it's a look for sure, messy, but it's a look. For this reason, I'm not gonna say they're mainly decorative. I'm gonna give them the high praise of saying it's functional, because they kind of are. Okay, keep these look in mind while we talk about the detail. Gentlemen, Mrs. Yan, wie geht's, Mutter? Construction. When I first saw it on the runway, it looked so much more complicated. I thought the sleeve detail would be a bit more intricate, the body, the whole would be more manipulated. But once I had this sweater in my hand and I lay it on the ground, you can see that it's just a sweater that I made reversible but in a vertical format. There is a few differences, of course. The ripped knit on the side that Rick wants you to wear as the top, it's a bit bigger. I use this as an indicator to find which one is top, which one is bottom, but it doesn't matter in the end because it's a bit overstimulated to everyone who sees this. Though it doesn't look complicated lay out flat, I am still amazed that Rick and the team were able to concoct this in their brain and have the production team deliver a wearable piece. Ideas are just ideas. Execution is everything. Everybody has idea, but communicating what's in your head to a group of people and you have those people execute the idea and then you see it on the body. That's a different story. I want to talk about the two holes on the shoulder first. They may look decorative, but they're actually functional, kinda. If you don't want to put your hands through the sleeve hole and have the sleeve dangle, you put your arm through the shoulder hole instead, and it will present you with another interesting way in which you can wear this. What I don't love about these holes though, when you wear it like this, I don't like that you can see the skin or undershirt here. On the other hand though, it does look a bit cooler or slightly more intricate or complicated. Makes the people look at this sweater and think, okay, how do you actually put that on? Why is that hole there? Okay, I guess if I were to put it that way, I do see why it's good, because otherwise, if there's no hole there, it would look like another boring sweater. Yeah, okay. I guess I do like it. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Owens Corp. The neck hole. I want to talk about the main neck hole real quick. They sit a bit too low for my liking. I wish it was more like a normal sweater, like this sweater. I only have this complaint when you wear it as a long sweater and not like a normal sweater. It's a bit too low. Please make them sit higher to my neck, Rick, next time. You can wear it through the other side as well, but you don't get anything special but merely thinner rib knit detailing. And in my case, it would sit even lower. I don't think I ever wore it like this, but of course you can if you liked. Options are good. Options are always good. Other than the small issue, I love everything about this sweater. When you first get it, the hole is a bit small, but as you wear them, you stretch them out. I thought about putting a turtleneck underneath, but sadly, I sent on my turtleneck to Munich. I think it would look really good with the Peter Doe sweater underneath. I go back and forth on how I feel about exposed tee underneath. I've been wearing this a lot on its own because I want to feel the cashmere on my skin. We paid a lot of money for it. By the way, it doesn't itch on my body anyway, but my body has been acclimated to the feel of cashmere. If you're a first timer, slowly acclimate your body into it. Think breaking in a pair of boots. When you wear this sweater as a middle layer, the big neck hole isn't that unpleasing to look at or too distracting to look at. The attention will be drawn to the outerwear and the sleeve and the two holes in the midsection. I think this sweater will look even better on my partner. She has great curves and very tight waist, so it will look better on her than me. Most of my clothes look better on her than me. The sleeve, the length is roughly 43 to 45 inches, incredibly long, and they're form-fitting. Let's talk length first. I love them so much. They're so long for no reason other than the fact that Rick wanted them this long. It's incredibly impractical. You can't do anything when your entire hands are covered in them. If anything, they present you with a problem. My house, we have a fingerprint keypad, so if I'm carrying a lot of stuff, grocery, whatever, I have to put the grocery down to get my finger out, and I have this thing where with grocery, I don't want to put it down unless I have to. Oh no, I don't want to put it down until it's to where it's designated to be. The fact that it's so long and I wear them as a long sleeve, it does deter me from using my phone. So I am slowly trying to get my my time on my phone down. I deleted Instagram, so now I use Instagram and Google Chrome, so that's deterred me from using Instagram Reels. I am slowly trying to get rid of Twitter as well and Facebook, but I use Facebook mainly to communicate with my family in Cambodia. But I am slowly trying to get off my phone, trying to get off the social medias, because social media is very addictive and somewhat toxic for our mental health. Subconsciously, I probably wanted this sweater, probably, my brain is probably trying to help me. And when I do wear the sweater, I worn this for like 3-4 weeks now. I found that when I wear it, I'm just, I'll wait till I get home. I'll wait till I get to the destination, because sometimes when I'm bored and I'm out and about, I don't know what to do, I always get my phone out. It's just second nature to me. But this sweater, whenever I wear it, I'm just like, just play with the sleeve, look around, feel the air, listen to blah blah blah, around you, take in, feel the moment a bit more. So it has helped me. Anyway, the sleeve, I love them. I generally let them down all the way because they just look so good. I love the movement that comes with the longer nature of set sleeve. When I'm wearing this as a middle layer, I do let the sleeve out as well. So you see this beautiful coat, this beautiful jacket, and then the thin sleeve coming out that are super long. It looks super weird, super alien-like, and I love it. The other way is to cuff it up messily. I'm not a fan of this. If I were to go for the cuff look, I would fold it like this. They look better this way. It kind of looks like it's double knitted or you're wearing arm warmers. Either way, it's a great look. The width, I am not a fan of the width. It's form-fitting. I would love for Rick and the team to release these in a normal shape, because sometimes I do get a bit claustrophobic in this sweater. You guys seen those cave video, right? The people sliding into really small cave. I can't stand that video because it genuinely makes me uncomfortable. These sleeves, they make me feel that way sometimes. I was in Boston the other day and the sleeve just suddenly felt constricting. Maybe I was overwhelmed, but everything around me, so everything around me was just overstimulating, and I became a bit overwhelmed. I became a bit more aware of the fact that the sleeves are form-fitting. It's not like from 0 to 10. It wasn't like at a 10, it was like at a 2, but you add that to everything else that surround me, it just, I don't like the feeling of not being in control of my body and my emotions. So it felt like the more I think about the sleep, the more I felt like the room was closing in on me. My anxiety definitely plays a role in that. But anyway, my brain was probably thinking, if this get any tighter, you might die. Like, obviously I wouldn't, but the brain is just, it's constantly trying to help itself, trying to prevent you from doing stuff that makes the brain uncomfortable. Does that make sense? Another thing I love, no matter how high you roll the sleeve up, they still sit right about your hand area, showing a few inches of your fingers. It's a great look and feel. cozy and warm kind of vibe. I love it. Aesthetically though, the sleeve, they are beautiful, but I think they would still look beautiful if they were a regular width. Something to think about in the future releases, Rick. Just, you can still release this form-fitting version, but give us a normal version as well. The good thing about form-fitting though, keeps you super warm. There was this one day I was at the beach and it was super, super cold. The wind was knocking my camera about, fell a couple times. I nearly fall, but the arm, it never felt the wind, and it was just my hands normally are the first body parts that gets goosebumps, but this really prevented it that day. It was great. So there is a pro to having form-fitting sleeve. Two holes in the middle, more or less a design choice. Before I get it, I thought I could slide my arm through there and create a new shape or something, but sadly no. Well, I mean you can, but you're really forcing it. And when you do wear it, it's a bit messy. I do appreciate them being there because it adds a bit of flavor to the sweater. I knew how much I love it when I look at the reverse side and see how empty it is. Rick, Owens Corp, the team, next iteration, just put the two holes on the back as well. Make it a bit more dynamic, Let's talk measurement real quick. The shoulder is roughly 14 inches. In a jacket, I would prefer 21 inches for a comfortable shoulder. The length is roughly 47. Sit very long, sit at about my knees, discounting the sleeve. The body is about 17. This is the biggest problem with going true to size. I typically prefer a 21 to 24 chest. What I will give this banana though is the fact that it is stretchy. So I don't have the skin as the body. I also don't like skin tight fitting product. For someone with a body like mine, get true to size or get a size bigger. Do not go below size. Do not think you can deal with it because it's already form fitting. And if you are like me with a bit more square, we don't have the smallest chest, smallest stomach, go true to size or go one size up. But if you are buying it secondhand or firsthand, even ask for measurement. Essence will provide it to you. If you're buying from Grail or eBay, ask the person for measurement and then just go off of that. But true to size, I find it to be good. However, if I could redo it, I would get an extra large just to have that extra space already without having to stretch it. Oh, I almost forgot. When you wear it like this, they're cropped to perfection. I love it. Material, this sweater is 90% cashmere, 3% wool. The cashmere is recycled, so no goat has been shaved. I love this split though, it's not that itchy, which is great. I slept with this sweater a few times because I do sleep with my hands in my face and sometimes under my face, and it does itch a bit here and there, but not a lot. I did another video and I'll put the stat up, but recycle cashmere, recycle wool, they're not as warm and they're not as durable as virgin wool, so I am getting a bit iffy on. I mean, look, it's not the biggest of deal, but when we are buying high fashion products, we're mainly buying them for durability, right? Because we want the best material, the best design. So the fact that this is recycled cashmere kind of make me a bit hesitant. I would have loved virgin cashmere next time, Rick. And there are some cashmere that really itch me, but this isn't one of them, which is great. I think it comes down to the quality of the cashmere, the quality of life that the goats or the sheep, whatever, live, because think of it like chicken, beef. Think of it like cow. Not all cows are made the same, there's Kobe beef, there's Wagyu beef, those higher end beef, so it's one of those items where it's really important where your product is from, where the material is from. And I believe Rick Owens, I think it's mainly from Australia, his cashmere and his wool, something like that. Maybe I'll confirm it on the screen. If not, fact check me in the comment. If this is your first garment with this split though, it might itches you a few wear. Your body just needs to get accustomed to the material and then you can wear it with relative comfort. And if it's one of those cold days, this is a great middle layer piece. Retail on this is roughly $1,800. When it first came out in Gethsemane and Focacine, they were like $1,200, $1,400, $400 increase in price. That is a lot of money. Maybe cashmere got more expensive. Maybe Rick increased the price of his product because there are more interest in them. You get data from his website, from third-party retailer like Essence, Farfetch, Matches Fashion, Brown, wherever. The increase attention from the rap audience or the rap people, because like the likes of the a lot of rappers have started to wear Rick Owens, so maybe they saw that, oh hey, Rick Owens as a brand is getting a lot of interest. Maybe we can charge them more, because it's common sense, if your essence, if you're selling Rick Owens and Raf Simons and you see that Rick Owens is getting more views, more click, more buys, obviously you're gonna order more Ricks and possibly increase the price because you want your profit to be higher. They do go into sale, so keep your eyes out. Stalk the website that you know you will find deals on them. They don't sell for that much on the secondary market. I've seen a few go for 500, 600, some for 700, 900. Rick has released these bananas since Gethsemane, and I don't expect him to stop. When they do stop it though, I think these will appreciate in value because I do genuinely think this is one of Rick Owens' best piece ever. I believe it even more now that I have it in my hand for 2 months now. I knew I loved it when I first got it. I wanted to get a second one, but I stopped myself. Lately, I've been doing a lot of commentary on what the garment looks like with footwear, trousers, tops, etc., etc. To make this video shorter, I'm gonna just let the video run. If you think this is better, do let me know. If you want me to talk about why it looks good or why I put it the way I put it, let me know. I am eager to improve and provide what the people want. The trait of a people pleaser. I don't like that about me. Trying to improve, but it's not the most toxic of traits. Just not that good either. Turn up the music, please. Editor Makasy. Again, I truly think this sweater will become one of the defining pieces of Rick Owens as a brand. It's so original to me. I dare you to go out and find something similar or as unique as this sweater. It's such a beautiful, beautiful piece. The wearing experience of this sweater has been amazing. Again, this is one of those pieces when you wear them, you feel like, okay, I'm really a participant in this fashion shit and not just wearing a standard garment, because you really feel how special it is when you put it on, the many different ways you can wear it, the different holes, like it just, everything about this makes you feel good, make you feel confident. Please do let me know if you have any questions in the comment, or just tell me what you think about the sweater. Do you hate it? Do you love it? My name is Makasy. Bis später.